after my points during Q&A time. Let's get started slowly, step by step. Let's understand the color of our course slowly. This is Sai Fanindra from SQL School. I assure you complete practice orientation from scratch, right from the basics, right from the very basics of Azure. We'll start from Azure fundamentals. We'll start from ETL. We'll start from data warehouse activities with complete practice orientation and DP203 examination guidance. In this data engineering course, we have something called ETL, something called data warehouse, something called big data and analytics, and few other components. What are these? Why we need them? Let's understand step by step. Let's understand what is data engineering first. For that, let's start with what is database. Towards engineering, what is database? A platform to store any type of data, any amount of data, any type of data, any amount of data. Please wait, friends. I got a message here. Papender Dami. Mr. Kiran is waiting. I could see your chat message, brother.
Yeah.
Sorry, background sound.
Yes. I was trying to tell you, like, my friend Kiran is waiting to connect in this class. Can you aid him? I don't know. You have to do anything from your side?
Thank you. Thank you. Please tell Kiran. Sorry, background sound, sir. Please tell Kiran to use the same link you connected with. Please forward that link you received to Mr. Kiran, your friend, or tell your friend, Mr. Kiran. Sir, background sound, sir. Please help me. Sir, background sound, sir. Please help me, sir. Please. Thank you. Please tell Kiran to directly go to our website, and from there they can reach our 24/7 team from the WhatsApp directly. It works. Please send a hello message there to our team from our website. They shall do the needful immediately. Let's continue, friends. I got another question in the meantime. Can I get the download link for SQL Server? You'll receive it. Please help me to complete my agenda item today. Then we'll get what all is needed. We'll see. Vijay. Okay. Give me some time. Thank you. Let's get started, friends. Where we are now? Database. A platform to store any type of data, any amount of data, fully secure. There are different types of databases. OLTP, live data, data warehouse, historical data, and OLAP for forecast and analysis. Our course is into data warehouse. What is this? Why we need it? Let's understand slowly, step by step. As a data engineer, will be involved in extraction of various sources of data on my screen now. Will be involved in various data capture, live streaming, and enterprise data access from various sources, either database sources and non-database, structured and unstructured sources. Will be involved in ETL, extract, transform, load, ETL components, and then perform data warehouse data loads, optimization, security activities. This data warehouse that we are going to design from tomorrow or day after, that data warehouse will be used. I said day after as well because it takes some time for us to get adjusted with the new interface. step by step. It will take minimum 1 to 2 days to step into the warehouse. From there comes reporting, mining, analysis, data science, AI, etc. Now, what is our data engineer scope in this diagram on my screen now? Every green item is our actual course, including the arrow marks. It's all about ETL. We have open source ETL, Microsoft ETL. Same way, we have open source data warehouse, Microsoft data warehouse, part of our classes. So what is exactly this data engineering? It is a prominent job role for design of data warehouse, for data extraction, data cleansing, and transformations. In our 2 months engineering course, 7 weeks live classes, and additional 1 week for the project, in this 2 months journey, will be involved in big data storage, security, and optimizations. We have storage concepts, ETL concepts, extract, transform, load, and end-to-end integrations. I repeat again, our main activity here is data warehouse, storage. In this process, we need to touch base with data lake concepts and ETL concepts called Azure Data Factory, Databricks, and Stream Analytic jobs. With end-to-end integrations, Spark, SQL, Scala, Python, AI, and IoT, part of our classes. And there is one more called Synapse that comes everywhere, storage, ETL, end-to-end integrations, everywhere we have Synapse. Azure Synapse environment, part of our classes. So here it is. 3 important verticals: ETL, storage staging, and data warehouse. These are the scope of our actual classes. No doubt it's a bit lengthy. We are going to learn the concepts of, here it is. We are going to learn the concepts of data factory, data lake, Databricks, PySpark, Synapse, IoT, Purview, and big data activity, the black box. Power BI, a separate box, separate course, 4 weeks journey. Fabric, separate course, another 4 to 5 weeks journey now. Separate module and separate components all together. We are into the black box. So to step into the black box, make sure we are fine with the yellow box concepts, constraints, joins, normal forms in SQL Server. Merge, rank, basic tuning should be fine, indexes, procedures and functions for understanding parameters in ADF and PySpark. We have parameters. To understand parameters easily in data engineering, ADF and PySpark, revise parameters in procedures and functions in SQL. It works. So in our classes, we are into data warehouse with AI concepts, Azure fundamentals, database, pools, storage, stream analytics, so on, with migrations and end-to-end implementations. So the course goes in this way. Let's take a look at our actual journey lines now. Entire course is into 3 different modules. We have storage module. Once we start storage module, you will be receiving the complete notes in advance. You will take a print copy of all notes for that module. Get your print copies ready so that we can enjoy the examples carefully. The subject is bit lengthy. This is the agenda for 2 weeks. Storage module. 1 day configurations, next day operations, third day security, bit lengthy class, fourth day migrations, fifth day hubs, and sixth day hubs will continue. Then sixth day monitoring and notification, seventh replication, eighth event hub, ninth tables, and 10th encryption. 2 weeks, weekly 5 classes, 10 classes, we have storage module. And every class will be having assignments. We'll be understanding end to end what is what, step by step. The same notes in advance for you. You'll take a print copy, either color print or black and white, doesn't matter. And after the examples followed by tasks. This is the story for 2 weeks storage module. So, and then comes another 2 to 2.5 weeks Spark and PySpark module. Again the same concept. 10 concepts. And we'll start from introduction towards Spark. Spark databases, open source. Something called Hive Metastore. And how Hive Metastore is different from our regular SQL databases. Differences. Common questions. Towards better understanding. Something called notebooks. Spark SQL notebooks. Spark operations like creating our own new databases in Spark. Spark is another database management system in cloud. The main heart of a data engineer, Spark. And we'll be learning something called Python. I said something because I assume we're all very new to Python for ETL. We'll start from scratch. What is Python? With examples in parallel. We'll understand how to work with SQL and Python together. Extract, transform, and load with analytics. Every example has some additional task items. I'll make it straight and simple. But we are into practice zone only from tomorrow. No PPT show, no PPT slides. No, we need to have practice involvement right from the beginning. So I need your support, utmost concentration and interest in enjoying the beauty of the course. Everything I will take care from learning perspective. No problem. I need to care about the job description keywords. I need to take care about the certification keywords blended together with examples and explanations. I will take care. And I request you to take care. On-time practice, submission of assignments, FAQs. The second module is Spark and PySpark. Then we have other module, Data Factory, bit lengthy module. Here again, same concepts. We'll start with Microsoft Warehouse. We'll start with Microsoft Warehouse called SQL Pool. We need to have certain lab work in your local computer also. So Windows 8 or higher operating system required. 64-bit processor, 6 gig RAM. Minimum 8 gig RAM better. If you are using MacBook, by later next week, because this week, next week we'll step into open source ETL, open source warehouse. By later next week, first class, get your Windows OS ready. We have certain things to install, like data studio, migration tools, IR tools, etc. Every class would be straight into details, step by step, with configurations one by one. It's all about how to's. Arrange a printer at your home once a week. Make sure we get print copies of all the notes beforehand, before the class, or at least once every 2 weeks. Get a printer, access your printer, get everything documented. Let's be cautious. We are into traditional learning process. It works. Every activity from data warehouse, incremental loads, transformations, something called CDC, chain data capture, SCD, slowly changing dimensions, security, management activities, 14 plus optimizations, I will take care. And DP203 certification guidance, I will take care. Complete guidance, I'll be taking it part of our classes. Make sure you care. Number one, on-time practice. Number two, response to my questions in the class. Let's make our classes interactive. By seeing your response and my response, our friend in the class should also start responding. Let's encourage each other in a live environment. We need it for this practical activity. Need your support. Please. Yes, everyone, please. Need your support. Yes, let's make it interactive. Please. Bit lengthy. We'll make it interactive. Please confirm. Please. Bit lengthy close. Please help me. Please. Yes, I'll wait.
Yes.
Two people said yes, and they need to receive something extra from me today. Really. Additional sample database, some use case scenarios with solutions on the queries, the prerequisites. For attendees who are responding more, I will do it. Come on, friends, let's go traditional. Let's go traditional. In every module, we have extras. We have extras. I repeat, I understand it's an introduction class. So I want to have active, fruitful classes, please. I am very, very serious and cautious with my class. I will be the only one here for this course from our school. I want to be the only one. It's fine with me. Really, it's fine. Microsoft has given me more than what I dreamt in my life. I joined Microsoft as a full-time employee 2005, busy IT project at that time. Now they call it BGCOE. Campus interview. 2005 to 2008, I was in Microsoft Hyderabad and Bangalore. Then on-site. Then back to India, deported due to recession. Yes, there are good and bad in our journey. I'm very, very cautious with the technology. Please make sure we do on-time practice to get the best out of the course. Now, here it is. Very important part. In data lake module, practically, we need to touch every box with examples practically. We'll be learning about cloud activities, storage activities, migrations, something called IoT hub and event hubs and the differences. When to use which. We need to learn about various implementation activities, something called ARM templates. Azure Resource Manager templates. We need to learn additional activities with respect to security. Few Hadoop concepts come here. Hadoop is for big data storage. Few Hadoop concepts comes in every module. Few Spark concepts come in every module. It's all about big data and analytics at the end of the day. We'll be learning various concepts from Transact SQL, TSQL imports. So revise your TSQL for the green item, green boxes, data factory synapse. There is every need for Transact SQL activities in terms of certification, DP203, as well as for our day-to-day job work. Let's do it as a main course, not as a fast food center. Really, I mean it, friends. We are not into fast food, we are into restaurant mode. Let's do slowly, step by step. I need your support. You support me, we can do a lot of additional keywords. We do more, we get more. Please understand my concern. I want serious, cautious learners, please, who have good understanding of Microsoft SQL. Basic Microsoft SQL should be fine. We no need to have programming touch, not required. But Microsoft SQL is needed there to understand, to know the unknown from known. Example, Spark databases. When it comes to Spark databases, how Spark databases are different from regular SQL databases. How Spark databases are more beautiful and compared to SQL databases, and vice versa. When to use which? Same way, something called Synapse. Synapse, we have 4 different types of databases in Synapse, 4 types. It's like a chemistry, friends. Trust me, it's like a chemistry. Azure, not only Azure engineering, even you go for other data engineering components like a chemistry. So a lot of things we need to connect very carefully, need your support. With this information, over to you now. Project work I will take care. End-to-end implementation project I will take care, part of our classes. In our interviews, generally first question, what we did in the project? What are the challenges in your project? Or explain your project. What is this? What is that? What are the optimization activities? What are the ETL activities, etc.? Those things I will take care. Complete detailed project solution, everything I will take care for our resume. At the same time, I want you to take care of your practice on time. I said 3 modules, right? Last point before we go for questions. I said 3 modules. You may take one module, get some break, practice the things thoroughly, do the assignments, go for the next module if you wanted to. Or take 2 modules first, take a break, then the 3rd module if you wanted to. Or continue in a flow. Take a break for the project if you wanted to, or continue the project and then get into the resume and mock interview. It's up to you. Live classes will be recorded and sent in a secure zone, accessible for 2 weeks, up to 2 weeks. And assignments you will submit on time or max by weekend. I understand 90% of our participants would be our previous students from previous earlier courses, and majority would be working professionals. So I respect your time, I respect your job and your time investment and other priorities. By weekend, you will be submitting all your assignments. By weekend, you'll be submitting all your assignments, please. Please, hope it is clear, please. Hope you help me, please. Everyone, please help me. by weekend, please. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Yep. Let's continue. Please wait. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's continue. With this information, now I shall send you the detailed course content, like what we are going to learn in our classes.